Tonight, a story for anyone who's ever felt like they hit rock bottom and struggled to find a way out.
Amy Hocker joining us now with a melody of healing and hope.
And Kelsey and Randy, Vikings fans may not recognize the name Blake Proehl, and there's a reason for that. Shortly after the wide receiver joined the team in 2021, he went down with a catastrophic injury. Well, tonight, he opens up about the hardest year of his life, and he shows us why he wouldn't change a thing.
A lot of people dream of playing in the NFL, but Blake Proehl had family season tickets on the 50-yard line.
It was crazy. I mean, we're just living on the move kind of, because NFL you can kind of get picked up, traded, cut, whenever. And he played for 17 years.
He is Blake's dad, Ricky Proehl, a Super Bowl winning receiver with nearly 2 decades in the NFL. Blake's older brother, Austin, also played pro.
I mean, football, that kind of put food on the table for us. So definitely is in our blood for sure.
In spring 2021, Blake was picked up by Minnesota as an undrafted free agent out of East Carolina. He put his head down and went to work, fighting for a spot on the roster. His first big test would be just a couple of months later in a preseason practice with Denver.
In the beginning of practice, we did like a one-on-one drill, planted wrong, and my knee just took everything with it, kind of. So, yeah.
Did you know at that moment how serious it was?
Yeah, so, yeah, it was really tough, just because, like I said, football is all I've known, so just to think that, an injury like that, is, super catastrophic to a career that you've, worked for so long.
Blake blew out his knee in 4 places, injuries that were not only season-ending, they were potentially career-ending.
I think that was probably the hardest couple of month stretch I've had in my life personally.
He didn't see it at the time, but this injury, this adversity would make way for opportunity. It turns out Blake had to fall from grace to find his voice.
I had a guitar and I had brought it to Minneapolis when I came here. I just remember sitting in my bed with my knee up and stuff, and I would just try to learn how to play. And then one day I just started singing with it, and it just kind of worked out. I was on key, the pitch was on pitch, everything was going good.
Just for fun, he shared some videos on TikTok.
So I posted a few videos of me singing, and they were doing pretty good. Fast forward to December, and I posted a video with my grandma. No, do you mind if I play the piano? And it got 25 million views or something. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you. And I would be lying if I said that I could live this life without you.
No one, not even Blake's family, knew he could sing like that.
When I was young, in my baby book, my mom found this thing, and I used to tell her that music lives in me. But when I was young, I didn't do any music. I just was always singing.
What? Now, without missing a beat, everyone around him is all in, including his teammates. One of his biggest fans is also his mentor, Adam Thielen, who recently asked Blake to sing the national anthem at his charity softball game. It was the first time he'd ever sing live in public.
I remember I was holding the mic and I was trying to play it cool, because when I'm around my teammates, they're like, "Yo, are you nervous? You look really nervous. Why are you nervous?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm cool, whatever." But I'm freaking out. Music has you know, been such an important part of my healing process and my journey. That's why I get emotional when I talk about it, because there's so much power in, you know, finding, you know, a deeper part of your soul and like your heart when you're so broken, you know. You turn up a little bit.
On the day we met Blake, he had just found out that he was cleared to play football again. He was re-signed to the practice squad after more than a year of rehab. He was in the studio recording his new single, Where You Need to Be.
Here we go. Take a breath, count to 10, find 5 things in the room that you're in. It never works, but you do it anyway.
A personal anthem of heartache, healing, and hope.
Yeah, it's hard, but you had the pain. You smile, just another day in this world where you swear you are okay.
Sitting in the seat today, I would say, I know it sounds crazy, but I definitely wouldn't take it back. I just learned so much about myself, and then just like how important certain relationships are in your life, and understanding that adversity is really where you find yourself.
These days, Blake finds himself balancing his two passions. Football is his priority, and he works on his music in his downtime. But not a day goes by when he's not singing. Humbled by the blocks life's thrown at him, and grateful for the Hail Mary he was open to receive.
'Cause everything that's happening, you see, you're right where you need to be.
Blake's new single, Where You Need to Be, officially comes out on December 9th. You can pre-save it, though, right now. And he also, by the way, has 3 other singles available for download on your favorite streaming platform. Also, he is planning a local show sometime next spring after the football season, so we'll keep you posted.
What a treasure.
I know, and he's going to have a big crowd. So we were listening to some of his new singles in the newsroom tonight too, and just what a gift, what a voice.
Got to be discovered so much later in the process too.
How do you get to sing and then also be able to catch football?
I know.
Come on now.
I think we are all Blake's grandma right now. Like, Blake,
Thanks, Andy.
where was that all those
Right?
years? Yeah.